Howdy y'all. I hope everybody is doing great today. Thanks for joining me once again. Today I'm going to cover a couple of things. One, what sold since I did a video last, which was a Goodwill haul. And then after that, I'm going to cover a couple other things I recently bought and give you a little bit of idea behind the scenes of what a hot mess I have for inventory and stuff that I have to sell. Okay, so cheers. Okay, so you may or may not remember. Okay, I'm gonna put it a picture of it over here in the screen. But I had done there was a baby bumper I bought at Goodwill. It was for $14.99 and it sold on eBay for $65. Score! They paid shipping, so that was that. There was also that Kate Spade clutch. I paid $9.99 for that at Goodwill. A little pricey for me, but I sold it on eBay for $35. That was great. I want to show you some of the things that I have now that I got. I went to Goodwill since my last video and I saw this and I thought, check it out. This is a guitar wall clock and this is a blue neon tubing right here. It plugs in the back for the neon. It has a switch that you can turn on and off. Pretty cool. It has a battery for the clock, and you can see the clock works. I set the time, but I haven't really tracked. It looks like the battery is just pushed out, but it's got a couple of fine kind of scratches right here on the plexiglass, but it was dusty a little bit, so I unscrewed all of these and cleaned it out. Took pictures of it. Here's the charger. I got this guitar for $5.99 at Goodwill. Okay, I looked before I bought it and I did see that these are selling on eBay, or this exact one has sold on eBay for about $40, almost $40. So I'm trying to sell it locally as well as eBay. I found this. This is pretty neat. I didn't know what it was, but I'm always up for something different and unique. It's a cordless rechargeable electric eraser by this company named Alvin, and I opened it. It's brand new. That's still in the plastic. The box is a bit damaged, but yeah, it brand new. Okay, so I looked these up and they are selling for about $70-ish on eBay, or have sold for that. This particular thing I paid $4.99 for this. That's a dirt cheap. These I got at Goodwill. These are in such good shape. They're Madden Girl brands, and it's this green, like a military kind of army green. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting. I have terrible lighting. But you can see the inside is like there's no wear at all on the insole, and the shoe looks pretty good. You can see on the bottom that they did wear it, because obviously I'm not gonna clean this. I generally don't, because it is what it is. I really focus on what you're gonna see on the outside. So these are cute. I got these for $6.99. This is the only flaw that I can see on the outside. There's like a little bit of some black right there. Not a big deal. If these would fit me, I'd keep these. These are a size 7. Women, obviously. Cute. So I'm gonna try to list those starting at $35 and see what happens. Also, this was in a storage unit. I am slowly going through things that were in that storage unit that I feel like were worthy of keeping enough to sell, so I have to sell them. This is just a cute little tutu dress for a girl, size 4, and it's a Beauties brand. I'm just gonna list it for $15. I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's in great condition. There are no flaws. I don't even know if this little girl wore this, but man, this is cute, sparkle. Anyway, I mean, I've seen them online sell for maybe a little bit less. It just depends, but I'm gonna sell it for $15 or list it. And just to give you an idea of what I do with clothes, especially for inventory, You'll see a little bit later in my video how I inventory things, but I bought these gallon-sized Ziploc bags, Walmart brand, and I just numbered them. This is 65, and I just open it and I put what I list in it. So I take the picture of it if I need to measure it, like so, and now I'll know it's number 65, so I know exactly where to go when this sells, and you'll see where I put it when I cover that later in the video. These were in a storage unit also. This is probably the wrong time of year to sell these. These are Giorgio Brutini's shoes. They're really cool, like, or warm, I don't know. The inside, it's got a quilted, what do you call that, insole, and they look like they've been barely worn. You can see there's somewhere right here and then some here. This is a bit of a cloth kind of material, but these are just so cool. These say, I'm rich, I'm relaxing in my house with my quilted velvet red shoes. I don't know if these are house shoes or outside shoes. I don't know, actually don't even care. I'm gonna try to list these for 40, but these are probably gonna be on the market for a while because these really are not summer shoes. My camera's a bit jacked up, that's why they're not, these are a real deep, rich red. You can't tell the camera. So that's it for this recent haul of things that I pulled from the storage as well as from this. You're not gonna believe what I found on the side of the street. I was going to work the other day and I found this. Look at this. How awesome is that? It's a Crossley and it's like a collector's edition. This top is a turntable. It has a CD player and a radio, and the only flaw is this really fine scratch. It's not even deep, it's just a surface scratch. Brand new looking. This is a perfect unit. I mean, everything works. I looked it up, retail, it's $335, so I've listed it for $250. We'll see if I sell it. I don't have any bites on it yet, but who knows? You know, price is negotiable. I only paid $0 for it. And then I found this ottoman the other day. This ottoman, pretty awesome, on the side of the road. That I'm gonna try to list and sell for $40. We'll see, but it's in great shape. Got a minor little, you know, that pleather's kind of coming off in one little spot, but man, that was a good find. I have all of this. So this table and this, you can't see, it's just the back of it. It's a bookshelf, a 3-shelf book. I got that, both of those for 20. I'm gonna try to sell the table for 40, 35 or 40, and bookshelf for about 25 or 30. I've got all these bags. This is a Samsonite bag, an Adidas bag. This is a super large bag deal. I got Hello Kitty drum set. I've got some butt cushions, some Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse stuff. All this stuff are items that I got in a storage unit, mostly, or two, and I've organized them into these shelves. Also have this train set that I need to look at a battery and see if I can find the battery and get that to work. There's a Chaps suitcase over there. So I have a lot of stuff. That's a little insight of the chaos that is my life, but I enjoy it. I really thoroughly enjoy it. I really enjoy it when I find something like this. I mean, that's freaking amazing. Why would someone put it on the curb? It works perfectly fine. Why didn't they give it to someone or sell it? In my eyes, they gave it to someone, which was me. I also got one of these things in a storage unit. This is some kind of a craft caddy. Really good shape, good quality. I need to sell it. I have so many things I need to sell. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my inventory room. Excuse the mess, but here's kind of how I organized it. So I have these plastic shelves and I have the numbers 1 through 10, 11 through 20, and these are the items that I'm selling and the inventory number, so I'll know where they're at when they get purchased. Over here, I have a bigger tote and then another bigger tote, and up here are clothes I need to list, and these are inventory bags that I've emptied because I've sold stuff, and so I just recycle and reuse those. So I've got 2 baskets full there. Here on my shelf are some things that I'm already listed, need to list. I've got packing supplies, my computer, and my Dymo label writer, and all of this down here is inventory, some listed, some not. Over here I've got some things that I had on Amazon, the popcorn makers. They were returned for one reason or another, so I've got to test it, and I'm really not feeling like doing that. This is just a hot mess. Okay guys, I hope this gives you a little bit of insight on kind of what I'm doing. I'm really contemplating, I'm still kind of messing with how to organize things. I did organize the shelving that you saw in my garage, but the stuff that's in my house, I'm thinking about getting it out. There's not much room for me in the garage to do that, and I honestly don't want to clutter it up any more than it is. So I've thought about doing it my storage shed, but my shed is not air conditioned, and I don't honestly need all this air conditioned, but man, you know, in the middle of summer to go out there and pull inventory, I'm gonna have to really want it. And also where my shed is, when it rains, the water goes from the center of my yard all the way to the edges of my yard, and the shed is on the edge. And so when it rains real hard, just one day for 2 or 3 hours, the water stands about this deep. So I'd have to like literally go barefoot in there, and I'm not real sure about that because let me just say, there could be snakes, who knows what. I'm not all about barefoot, and I don't have water shoes. Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this video. I don't ever have enough to do what sold video on its own, so I think at the beginning of every video I'll tell you what sold, and then I'll follow it up with what I got, because more than likely I'm always buying stuff and I need to control that. I do, but right now I'm having fun. Also, these items that I showed you, I'm going to list, because in my head I'm like, okay, I've shown this to you, I want to be able to tell you it's sold, so I'm gonna list it, right? I'm gonna get off my butt and list it. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I hope everyone has a great evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye y'all.